So, as you can tell from the title, we're doing another trailer park story time. In these videos, it's where I talk about my dumb days living in a trailer park with my friends and the stupid stuff we used to do. The really funny stuff we do. We basically own this trailer park. I compare it to, like, the Trailer Park Boys, like, who did some of that stuff. If I would have still lived there, we'd be doing some of the stuff they did on that show. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, our trailer park was just like the show Trailer Park Boys. If you ever watched it, we did some stupid stuff. Except for the drugs and stuff. I mean, there was drugs in the trailer park, but we didn't really do it that much. But, yeah, we did some stupid stuff just like in that show. Like, it was dumb with some stuff we did. So, as you can tell from this title, we're going to be talking about the time me and two of my friends blew up some gunpowder over my hill, okay? So, there's this big, like, hill, like a big cliff. Like, it's like a 150-foot cliff. And it just goes straight down at one point, right? And on the side of it, there's a big cave. I told you about this cave before. We used to hang out there all the time as kids, and we used to mess around with it. Older kids went down there and had sex in it. You know how that is, right? But, okay, so this time we was bored. Me and my two friends, right? We was sitting at the house, we was playing some Xbox, we got really bored. I was like, hey, let's do something stupid. We was like, okay, what do you got? I was like, so, like, literally, like, 3 months ago, my dad bought some gunpowder for, he has a gun, right? It was a little old gun, right? Like, yeah. And he bought it, and he was going to go shoot, but he never did, right? And he never opened this either, which, in hindsight, should have known better. So, it was like a big freaking thing. Like, I'll show you, hold on. This thing was like this tall. It was like full of gunpowder. Big thing. Big jar of gunpowder, right? He paid a lot of money for it. Okay. So basically, it was like, yeah, we got some. So basically, well, my one friend, he's kind of dumbass. He was like, yo, let's just light it inside. And a bottle cap. I was like, no. This shit's explosive, okay? So I was like, no, we can't do it inside. So then they was like, okay, let's take it outside. I was like, okay, let's take it out. So we actually lit it on the porch a couple of times. So where was I? I had to go do something real fast, so we had to cut a big cut there. So, as I was saying, my friend was like, yo, I think I already said this, he was like, let's light it off inside and see what it does first. I was like, no, let's not, because this stuff is powerful stuff, I've seen it before on TV and stuff, I knew it was going to be bad. He didn't know better because he's dumb, he's a dumb pothead, I'll say it. Anyways, so, so we decided to take it outside and light a little bit on, like, a bottle cap, right? Like, a bottle cap, we lit some, it made it like a big explosion. It was like, oh, wow, this stuff's cool. So then we went a little bit farther. We took it out back, my backyard, we made like a little strip of it, right? We put like a, we put a strip about this big, about that tall, right? And about that wide. Just a little thing, right? So then, we took it a step farther, and we was like, okay, now we gotta do something crazy. Okay, so we went down over the hill to our old cave, right? We haven't been in there in years, at least I haven't. I live right there, right? Because we kind of outgrew it. So we went down there, and we used, like, oh my gosh, this thing was huge. It was probably, like, 5 feet long, right? And, like, this wide and, like, this tall, and there's big poop, like, clumps in it, because we wanted to go, right? Okay, so, we light this thing, and we take off running, like, I don't know what, because this smoke just comes rolling out of this thing. It's like, whoo, just comes rolling out, and it was like, shit, what did we do? And we was like, oh my god. We was flipping out. We was like 14 or 15 at the time. We was like, oh god, what's happening? We thought we cut the hillside on fire because it's just smoke just came flying out there, like there's smoke in the air and everything. We ran. We came back down like 5 minutes later. The smoke cleared out, and we was like, there's like a big white strip on the cave because it burnt the cave apparently. It was just stupid. We was being so stupid. And then like we went back inside and we hid out in my house for like 3 hours because we was home alone all day. I forget what my parents was, but I don't know what they was doing. I can't remember. But we was just hanging out in my house for like 3 more hours. And eventually, like 30 minutes later, a cop came through and went by our house real slow and was looking for people. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh god, what did we do? And then I really flipped us out. Then we sat here for like 2 hours, and then they finally went home and nothing happened. No other cops, nothing, no cops ever hitting them, knocked my door, nothing. No one must have seen us or something. We got away scotch-free. Well, unless they find this, but I doubt they can criminalize me for it now, so what the heck. It doesn't even exist anymore, and it just, yeah, be my word against theirs. But, anyways, it was stupid, though. Like, the kid was like, my friend was like, yo, let's light it inside my house. And we live in a friggin' trailer, and trailers burn up real easy. If you didn't know that, like, they burn up real fast and easy. It's like, really? Are you that dumb? Like, this kid is just dumb, right? We was dumb, and then we took it outside, and we lit like a little bit up, and it's like, whew. But when we lit it in this hill, you should have seen it. It looked like a plume of smoke just came roaring out of this thing. I've never seen it before. And this wasn't even black powder. This was like smokeless. This was supposed to be smokeless gunpowder. Even says so in the box. Well, anyways, out of this big box we had, like this big jar, we used like all of it for like that much. So that shows how much we used. It was stupid though. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So I'm in here. Remember, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and peace. The good old days being stupid as kids.